Hello and welcome back to this playthrough of Castle of the Winds. I'm snivithefox, your host, if you didn't remember. We're going to see how much more stuff we can get together on this particular session. So, I think we're in shape to return. Took care of all my stats and inventory. We're getting close to having most of the stuff we need. Armor value is very good, but we still have a lot of stuff to pick up from the hallway where we ran into a ton of giants. Okay. Very old. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use that just to ensure I get out. Okay. So there's plenty of stuff here. I'd like to take all of it, but you know, some of it's kind of useless. Let's see. Okay, we got everything. And we can probably identify what we don't have knowledge of. Now let's see if we can detect traps again. Young adult. I'll go use those scrolls of map level as soon as I go to the next one down. There's a lot of traps here. A lot of these dragons are very, vulnerable to fire. It's just the ones that are actually fire dragons, like the red ones, that are vulnerable or resistant to it instead of being vulnerable. Yeah, fire is good against a whole lot of stuff, just not, for instance, the Surtur. As you can see, the two-headed giant's not very fast anymore. Ice Devil's pretty fast, actually. Oh boy. Hate it when that happens. The thing about green dragons, as long as you don't decide to, sit around and eat poison all day, they're not that bad. So, oh wow. The second throne room? That's not normal. There's usually only one throne room per level. Surprised. Huh. Already out of room. This probably weighs a ton though. So I'm guessing that I'm... Ooh, there's a vampire. Probably have to go back pretty soon. See how much damage this does. Slightly injured. Heavily injured. Huh. Critically. Thought it would have done it faster, but guess vampires must get stronger. Iron statue. Okay, let's go down. Kill the sneak thief. Detect traps. Actually, this is oh, there it is. Interesting one. Okay, I see we are on, I don't know what level exactly, 17. We're running into our first Abyss Devils. It's also very handy to have this sword of detection. If we didn't, it's usually, you know, we have no idea what we're up against. Necromancers are still extremely more powerful than we are. Let's see, inventory. Small pack of holding. Just has nothing in it. Cave bears. Water elementals. Fire elementals. And it's a dark wraith. Oops. I meant to cast light. Wonder how much these little giants like ball lightning and all these other elements. Probably not very much. I wouldn't if I were him. Old. This could be dangerous. Oop. Could be very dangerous. It's funny, it stops you every time you go over the, what is it called? Oh gosh. I do not want that. Every time you go over the throne, it stops you. Like you're kind of enamored with it or something. That's a very good shield. It's a very bad shield. I'd rather take the good one and sell it than the bad one. Oh crud. Okay, I don't know if I'm just quite strong enough yet to fight the Abyss Fiends. But regardless, Eventually I'm going to try. I'm going to have to. I see that trap. It's an interesting one that I was talking to you guys about. Now I'm going to cast Rune of Return. See if I can return and finish identifying all my stuff. Yeah, remove curse is not the most helpful of spells, because if you don't ever put on a cursed item, why would you need it? Anyway, there's some enchanted stuff, but the cursed stuff is got to go. Yeah. Now to town. I don't know a splint mail. I don't think that would give better armor value, but I mean, the resistance to lightning is nice, but it's actually not that important. I can always cast a spell if I need that. And to be quite honest, I don't need it very much. How much are mine worth? Yeah, a lot more. Yeah, see, the meteoric steel shields are worth way more than the others. Love to get myself one. Make a lot of money with those boots. Can I sell that? Yeah, I noticed that better stuff starts appearing farther down you get into the dungeons. Very nice to know, because that means it will at least prepare you better for the stuff that's going to come, like those abyss fiends. They're pretty rough. Steel, well, I don't need one. Oh wait, wrong store. Still the wrong store. Okay. Still the wrong store. Oh, another detect monsters sword. Good thing mine is better. By at least a bit. Gives me 178 armor. Constitution, intelligence. Now let's see what they have. Yeesh. This one was strength. This one was a warhammer. That's the problem. After a certain point, I don't think I'm gonna need that ability to see monsters here. You can't get that item or ability on rings or gauntlets or these. I think though that you can on some helmets and some kinds of mail, which would be awfully nice. Of course, yeah, you can get it on swords, which is probably the easiest way, because you run into a lot of swords. Yep. Okay then. Well, it looks like I am pretty much set for our next excursion. I hope that you guys have enjoyed getting further into the dungeons. Close to the end, but not quite. Anyway, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye.